3. So I'm building the unruined design of it, which we will have to subsequently ruin. Alright, good. So now it's mostly contained within the... Yeah, I got it. Within the future station. Oh, we don't want that, we want this. How ruined is the ruin? How? Also, this I think should probably curve in. Into a relatively flat roof. So if this is the unruined bit, one, two, three, dropping frames a little. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, what? Why is... Oh, that's right. That's why. Never mind. This is the... Or this used to be... I don't know what I'm doing, Wesley. So this part... Yeah, let me just continue. If you have anything helpful to add, feel free to add. I don't know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm trying to build. It doesn't end there. I'm trying to. Oh, never mind. This is not supposed to be here. I'm trying to build the unruined part of this, and then we will have to renovate from the unruined part into the final structure. So I'm basically trying to build a caravansary. And then here it would have been a big arch across, or rather if we do that and that, then there'll be an even bigger arch across here. Let me look at my pictures. Don't want it to stick out too much. a semi-open structure. Like only 3 sides, 1 side open. Well, no. Look, okay. Let me try and tell you what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking originally it's a complete caravanserai. Right? So it's a complete building. And then in converting the old caravanserai into a new train station, some of the walls, most of the warehouses and some of the walls would have been broken open and replaced with modern structure. So this part here, this stuff, that is what it would have been in the old caravanserai. But I'm anticipating we have to break this open and put new structure in, because we can't put a giant wall on the tracks like this. So this would have continued. So imagine it would have continued from the left side over to the right side, but the right side have been half demolished to make way for the train station. And so the left side is going to be complete, the right side is just going to be somebody came in here with a sledgehammer, broke open a bigger hole, and then put a new roof over it, is what I'm imagining, if that makes sense. Wesley says, yeah, I saw some buildings that were like that, so I thought it might be interesting. Okay. Well, that's the plan, Wesley. I don't know. And so back here, for example, behind the redstone stuff, again, some of this would be the old caravanserai, but then when we get to here, when we have to make room for the redstone, then somebody would have come here with a sledgehammer, broken open the caravanserai here, and then put the redstone in its place, right? So like even like this cobblestone might be removed up to about here. So my logic is, should we start with building as much of the old caravanserai as we can fit into here, and then we look at it and we see which parts we break open to fit in the new stuff. So assuming that the old stuff follows this pattern, and keeping in mind this is 2 stories, so the bottom story is actually half in the sand at the moment. And I'm thinking on this side it might actually be complete and not buried. Okay, let's do that. Let's just build. Let's build all the things that we intend to break again later on, because that's not a complete waste of time. Let me figure out this arch and how this arch is going to span across this space. I think like a pretty big arch. Makes sense to build it complete, then modify to fit the new stuff. Yeah, I think so too. It's just gonna be a little complex, that's all. Yes, it should look like it's been demolished and new stuff built into the space. Then maybe a slab down the middle. Oh no, Wesley, it doesn't go out that way. It doesn't go out at one more module. It ends here. It ends here. So the external wall is going to be just around the edge of the circuits, and then the internal stuff it comes in through here. because it's symmetrical on two sides, right? So the other side is going to be 3 modules, but it's going to back into the sand hill over on this side. I don't even know. I guess we do that. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You don't really build these modules then, just the outer wall. Well, I think we'll actually demolish this foundation here and build the modules up to that one. And then just the outer wall, because that's where the circuits are. And then that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's well, you can't even see it. That stone and then slab in the middle there. This is so interesting and also so complicated. So it'll be that, and there, and there. Do that, and that, and technically that should be there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then so interesting. I'm trying to think, some of this should not be buried in the sand at all. I guess from the inside. I'm not sure. Let me just keep going. We'll figure it out later on. Smooth 1, 2, 3 to there. 2, 3. Or do we keep it half buried in the sand? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Guess there's no reason why we can't keep the back also half buried in the sand. I'm just thinking at some point we might want to not bury it in the sand, just to reveal what the old structure would have looked like, at least in one part. Red sandstone there, slab there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. What if we do leave the sand here? But that would still be that. That would still be that. Could put the sand back later on. If we imagine this thing is like the sand is kind of spilling in on this side, maybe. One, two, three, 2 and 3 like that. Arches that way. And then slabs. And then this is really buried in the sand, right? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, that, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. Sandstone. Arch there, arch there. And then it's just filled in with sand. Although this should be sand at this level. I like it already. I really do. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the roof. 1, 2, 3, down here is gonna be smooth. And there, nope. There, there, there. Is that all? That is all. No, that should be that. So good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3.